For a long time, I thought travel was simply about escaping daily routines, changing scenery, taking photos and collecting memories to decorate my social feed. But everything shifted one afternoon, during a quiet and unremarkable moment in a completely foreign place. That moment made me realize travel isn't an escape. It's a way of rediscovering who you are. This story's for anyone who's hesitating to go, waiting for the right time, or wondering whether travel is worth the effort. It's also a letter to my younger self, who once believed travel was a luxury instead of a path toward understanding life. The first time travel truly changed me wasn't in front of an iconic landmark. It happened in a narrow alleyway where I was lost, confused, and silently panicking. A local elder noticed me. We didn't share a common language, yet through gestures and smiles, he patiently showed me the right direction. Standing there, holding a map I couldn't read, I suddenly understood. The world doesn't become dangerous just because it's unfamiliar. Most of the time, it simply waits for you to take one small step closer. From that day on, my definition of travel shifted. Travel isn't about sights. It's about human connection, the quiet, unexpected kind that changes the way you see people, trust, and kindness. I read economic theory and management books for years, thinking I understood how the world works. But stepping into a completely different culture made me realize something humbling. Books are clean. The real world is beautifully messy. I still remember arriving in a country where everything felt overwhelmingly different. The food, the daily rhythm, even the way people stood in line. I struggled ordering breakfast. I laughed through miscommunication, and I was embraced with warmth by people who owed me nothing. Cultural shock isn't really a shock at all. It's an invitation to see the world through someone else's logic. It teaches you. Not everything needs to match your expectations to be valid. Every society has its own rhythm and reason. The world doesn't revolve around your familiar way of living. Travel humbled me, not in a painful way, but in a deeply human way. It reminded me that the world is much larger than the stories I grew up with, and I've only just begun learning. I used to love planning, perfectly timed itineraries, color-coded notes, everything optimized. Travel ruined that for me, and thank goodness it did. My plans have been disrupted by delayed trains, unexpected storms, fully booked hotels, detours, caused by getting lost, unforgettable experiences that weren't planned at all. At first, I resisted it, but slowly travel softened me. It showed me how to adapt, breathe, and surrender to the moment. I began to understand something that aligns deeply with my background in traditional Chinese medicine. Life has its own rhythm. Alignment is healthier than resistance. Flexibility is a form of wisdom. Travel took these concepts out of theory and carved them into my real lived experience. Walking through a city where nobody knows you does something unexpected. It frees you. You're not someone's role, job title, or label. You're just a traveler, a blank page again. In that lightness, I found myself asking, what do I genuinely enjoy? What kind of life do I want to return to? Who am I when no one expects anything from me? Travel is often described as discovering the world. But for me, it was also where I discovered pieces of myself I had forgotten. There was a moment walking alone along a quiet coastline when I realized I didn't need as much as I thought to feel whole. Freedom, curiosity, and choice were far more powerful than any material comfort. That realization changed the way I evaluated my life. Travel doesn't give you a new identity. It removes the noise so you can finally hear your own voice. We underestimate ourselves far too easily. Yet in a foreign country, without even noticing, you end up doing things you once thought were impossible. Navigating a city without speaking the language, solving unexpected problems, trusting strangers. Stepping out of comfort zones again and again. Travel reveals your resilience in the most ordinary moments. It reminds you, I can handle this. I'm capable. I'm not as fragile as I feared. And once you experience this abroad, you carry that confidence home with you. A vacation ends when you return home. A journey stays with you. Travel changes the architecture of your perspective. You become more open, more patient, more compassionate, more curious. Less attached to perfection, less afraid of uncertainty, more trusting in life's unfolding. Most importantly, Travel teaches you. There is no single correct way to live a life. Everyone is on their own path, making their own meaning. And you have the right and freedom to choose yours. Looking back at all these journeys, I realized I didn't bring home souvenirs so much as I brought home new truths. A broader understanding of humanity, a quieter confidence, a deeper gratitude for ordinary life, a more grounded sense of who I am. Travel isn't about leaving your life. It's about returning to it with clearer eyes, a softer heart, and a more expansive mind. If you're hesitating right now, waiting for the right time, the right budget, the right company, know this. The world has been waiting for you longer than you've been waiting for it. You only need to take one small step. You don't need to be brave. You don't need everything figured out. You don't even need a perfect plan. You just need to say yes and let the world shape you in ways you never expected.